G'day folks, and welcome to the Primitive Trader. So this channel, for lack of a better description, is just basically a summary of what I do on a daily basis on the stock market. And if you're looking at the screen right now, which I assume you are, you obviously can see that I have a lot of red on my screen. I am by no means an expert. I do this as a hobby. You can check out my introductory video, which goes through a bit more detail, but I do this as a hobby. I enjoy buying and selling stocks. I don't consider myself a day trader, but I have purchased and sold stocks the same day. I guess I'm more of a swing trader. I'll buy stocks when I feel like it might be a good deal, and then I will sell them at some point. That could be the same day, could be the next day, could be a week, could be a year from now. So the way that I do the stock market is not smart. It's not by the books. It's not by the training. It's not by any stretch of imagination a professional stock market trader. I do it as a hobby. It's a bit of fun for me to do, and in all honesty, ever since I started doing it, I have not lost any money on any stock I've sold. Now, yes, as you can see in front of you, and I'll get into it in a second, I'm down $800 on the first stock there, but I'll talk about that in a second. So this this video series, this channel, is just going to be daily summaries of my current stocks and where they are, what stocks I'm purchasing and what stocks I'm selling, and it's meant for the amateur stock trader like myself, who's just doing it for something to do as a hobby, as a bit of entertainment, and try to earn some money in the process. It's not meant to be serious. It's not meant to be stock advice. It's not meant to be anything of that sort. It's just my journey in the stock market. And if you find it useful, because I know getting into the stock market is scary for a lot of people, and there's a lot of unknowns, and most people, the first thing they say is, well, you got to have lots of money to get into the stock market, and you don't. I took a second job. I saved up $1,000. I threw it into questrade because I found in Canada it was an easy to use system. I tried some of the other ones with play money, and I found questrade to be very simple, very easy, and great for someone like me who's beginning. So with this channel, and with further down the road as I go, my plan is to just get on late at night when I get a chance to give you a summary of what happened that day, just so you, if you're a beginner like me, or you're an amateur that just wants to do this as a little side hustle or as a hobby, and you just want to play around in the stock market like me. Yes, I fully understand that this is risky, and yes, I completely understand it's probably not smart, but I'm doing it for fun, and I know I'm probably going to get a few hate comments because of it, but that's fine. I just want to share my experience so maybe you could see what it's like firsthand from someone who don't know what they're doing, who's just doing it for their own enjoyment. So that's enough introduction. I just wanted to get that out of the way so that you guys know what to expect from this channel in case you never checked the introductory video. So without further ado, let's get into this some more. And I locked my phone, and of course that was there. All right, so getting right into it, the first stock here, as you can see so far, is a major loss. It's ACB.TO for Aurora. Cannabis Incorporated.TO is from the Toronto Stock Exchange, because I'm Canadian, and this was one of the very first stocks I've ever bought. I bought it just because cannabis became legal in Canada, and I made the assumption that the stocks were going to go up in value once it became legal. So I went out and bought a bunch of stocks. Now, I didn't actually pay $65 a stock at 18 shares. A few weeks ago, Aurora combined their stocks, and that was the evaluation I was given. I think my stocks were worth about $5. 18 stocks at $5 each when I purchased them, but they did go down fairly low, and I'm just holding on to them. I don't like to sell off my stocks at a loss. I've not sold any stock yet at a loss. I've kept them and sold them to break even, but I've never sold them at a loss. So I'm just holding on to these now, and if I got to hold on to them for 6 months, a year, 2 years, I'm okay. It doesn't matter to me. I'll just hold on until hopefully at some point they come back. At this point, I've already held on to them for about a year, and I'm still down $800. So I'm only looking to actually break even. There's some news currently that they're saying that cannabis stocks might make a comeback this year. So with any luck, maybe I'll break even and be able to sell that stock. The next stock that I have here is AUSA.CN from Australis Cap Inc. And as you can see, I have one stock at $2.93. No, I did not buy one stock at $2.93. What actually happened here was I bought a bunch of stocks for this company, then they split the stocks while I had it, and I was given one stock of this split, and I end up selling the other stocks at a small profit. So I end up selling those, but I can't sell this because it's worth 23 cents or 24 cents, and it cost me $5 to sell it. So it's kind of pointless to actually even sell the stock unless it gets up to at least $8 per share, and then $5.25. Then I can sell it and break even and just get it off of my system here. But hey, it's not costing me anything, so I just leave it. The next stock I purchased was CVLT for Commvault Systems Incorporated. This one I was actually hoping that it was going to make a quick turnaround. They had some poor results in their quarterly return, and it dropped the stock down. And what I've noticed when I look through the 5-year history and the 1-year history, most companies when they don't hit their targets during a quarterly report, the stock will drop and then will come back up. So I was hoping with this stock that when it dropped, I would buy it, wait a few weeks, it'll come back up. It might not come right back up to where it was, and that doesn't matter to me. I just want to make a quick buck and get out of the stock. So this one here, I was hoping that when it dropped down, it would come back again and I could sell it off. As of right now, because of the pandemic, I'm guessing, the stock has still been fairly low. So I'm still holding on to it. I'm hoping within the next couple months that it comes back and I can sell it to break even. I'm not looking to make a profit any longer on this one. I wasn't expecting to make much profit anyway, so if I can break even on it, I'll be happy. So I'll hold on to this one, and if I got to hold on to it for a year, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. I'll just hold on to it. Right now, I just want to get rid of it, so I'll hold on to it until I get to a point where I break even. To break even, it costs me $5 to buy the stock. It's going to cost me $5 to sell the stock. So the stock has to go up in my overall profits to be at least $10 to break even, and that's where I would sell it off to at that point. The next stock is actually one I bought fairly recently. So I actually bought 3 of these stocks here. Oops, let me use this one. 3 of these stocks fairly recently. I'm pretty sure I bought the UHAL, I guess, UHAL stock on a Friday, and then I bought the other 2 on a Monday. So these stocks here, I really think that I'm going to make some money on for these, and I have a lot of hope for these. I know, looking at it right now, I'm not. I really didn't want to start off my first video in this channel to be losing money. It's kind of hard to give stock to go through and give a channel showing you the stock market and how well I'm doing when everything is in the red. But that's fine. It's I bought the stocks, and if it drops a bit and then come back, I'm not too concerned. I just bought them, so this is not a big deal. So let's go through these one by one, because these are the most recent ones that I expect to make some profit from. So the first one is Hawaiian Holdings Incorporated. I bought 33 of those at $16.56. Looking at the history, which I'll go through now in a second, I'm going to hold these and hopefully sell them at around $20 plus. So with any luck and based on the history of the stocks, I think this one will come back fairly quickly from its drop, and if it does, then I'm going to profit on it. So I'm hoping within the next week to a week and a half. It might take longer, but that's my hope, is within the next few days or so to a week and a half, I'll earn my profit on it that I want. So I'm looking to get around $20 plus for this one. So if I bought it for $16.56 and just say I sold it for $20.56, that's $4 per stock, and I got 33 of them. So if I bring up a calculator to the side, it's probably going to pop up right in front of our face here now, but let me see. Calculator, here we go. Going to throw this calculator over the screen here. I don't know if it's going to record that, but I bought 33 of them at $16.56. If I sell them for $20.56, that's a $4 profit per share. So 4 times 33, that's $132 minus my $10 fees. So about $122. So I'm hoping to make about $122 from the sale of this particular stock here. I'm not going for big money. I'm not going for doubling or tripling my stock. If that happens, that's wonderful, but that's not my goal. My goal is to buy and sell quickly and make a little profit from each one. And then that $132, along with the money that I get back from this stock, then I'll buy more money because I'm compounding this total. So that's it for that one there. The next one down is SKYW for SkyWest Incorporated. I bought 20 of those at 33.1341. And I'm expecting to sell those, hopefully, it might take a bit longer, maybe within the next 3 weeks, but hopefully sooner, for around $40. And so if I sell those for around $40 plus, they actually should get around 50, but 40 is when I'm going to start looking at it again and decide on if I'm going to sell it. So just say if I went ahead and sold it for 40, so that's $33, give or take. I sold it for 40, that's $7 profit times 20 of them. That's $140 profit from the sale of this stock here. I'm happy with $140 profit if I can get it. I paid 20 times 33. I paid $666. So if I can earn 140, I guess that's around 20%. I don't know if my math is right on that. But if I can spend just over $600 and I make $140 profit, that's great. I got an RRSP I set up not too long ago, and last year I had $3,000 plus in it. I think it was $3,800, and after an entire year at moderate risk, I made $26. So if I can make $140 in a couple weeks from spending $600, I think that's a great return on my investment. Moving on to the next one in the list, we got UHAL, I guess, UHAL, which is a Miracle. I bought 3 of those stocks at $316.51 each. I'm not looking to make a big return on that. Well, I guess it's the same amount of return. So looking at the history of this one, I should be able to sell these for around $340 to $350, which will bring me into about another $140 to $150 profit range. So if I end up in the next couple weeks selling all three of these products or shares, I should range about $450 in profit, which is pretty decent. I can't complain there. So that's my goals for this stock, and that's my current status, where as you can see, actually, well, I guess this is just my current summary. And the last stock is same as before. I bought these weed stocks at the same time I bought the other one, thinking they were going to go up, and I was just diversifying just a little bit. But these stocks are down as well, and I'm going to hold on to them until they come back. So that's pretty much it. So just to summarize my stocks for today, I'm obviously down $800 from this one, ignoring that one. This one went down just a little bit today. I'm down $93 in total, but I'm hoping to keep this one until I break even. This one is one of my new stocks. I'm down $36 today for a total of $66 in the negative right now, but I'm hoping that this comes back and I sell it for $20+ in the next few weeks or so, or sooner. The next one, I'm down about $9.28. Went down about $17 today. It was profitable at when I started today, but it's down a bit. I'm hoping, based on its history, I should be able to sell that one for about $40 a pop, giving me another $100+ in profit. And the last one is the UHAL Miracle. About three of those at $3.16. I'm down about $20 today. Total down about $40. I'm expecting those to come back and sell them around the $340, $350 range. Give me another over $100 in profit. So that's my summary here for today. Just to show you quickly, because this video is going on pretty long, what these look like in terms of history. I don't want to take too much time. Let's do it really quick. So if I go in here and I type in HA, come on, you're normally fast. What's going on? Seriously? Really? Of course you would do this to me. SKYW. And really? SKYW. This is crazy. HA. Oh, there we go. That was working. Gee, I don't know what happened there. So I always use Yahoo Finance. I really don't like questrade's system for viewing stocks, and I use Yahoo Finance to buy and sell, to look at the history of the stock. So this one here, the Wine Holdings, what I do is I look at a couple things. I look at the history over the last 5 days. I look at the history over the last month. Over the last month, I want to see nice movement like this one. As you can see, it's up and down a fair bit. Same thing over 6 months. The COVID-19 has obviously caused a bit of havoc here on the history, but as you can see, 6 months ago it was at the $30+. I'm trying to sell it at $20+. So I think if you go back over the last month, you can see that within the last month it was over $20. In the last 6 months it was over $30. In the last year it was averaging about $25. And over the last 5 years, it's been pretty much over $25 consistently. So I'm very confident that this stock will rebound to at least $20, and then I can set up a trailing stop order to follow the stock as it goes up and sell it off at whatever profit above $20 that I can manage to get. And the next stock that I'm going to check is SKYW. SkyWest. So this one here, as you can see, over the last 5 days, it's got a little bit of movement there. But as you can see over the month, it's got a nice bit of movement happening, and that's what I like to see. I like to see a stock that's constantly going up and down, because I'm just riding the wave, pretty short-term wave. So, and I'm not trying to ride any big waves. So as you can see, this stock has fluctuated over the last month. I bought it for $33. I'm looking to sell it for around $40. As you can see, it got up to $47 within the last month. So I think $40 is pretty doable. If I look over the last 6 months, you can see this stock before COVID-19 happened was over $64. If I look at it over the year, it's been consistently over $57, and if I look at over the last 5 years, it's at a pretty positive growth, and it, before everything went to hell, it was averaging around $60 odd. So I think I should be fairly confident to be able to sell this for $40 or more. And same as I just mentioned, I will do a trailing stop order. I always do trailing stop, and what that means, trailing stop limit order is what I actually do, and what that means is that if I want $40, I'll wait. Once the stock reaches $40, I'll set up the trailing stop limit order, and the stock will just continue to rise and will sell off at whatever price it starts dropping again. And as long as I play with my numbers correctly, I should be able to follow that stock to 40, 45, 50, 60, whatever it decides to go up to, and then if it starts dropping again, then the stock will sell off. So that's for that stock there. And the last stock is UHAL. UHAL. So here on UHAL, this one here is not as pretty as the other ones, but it still wasn't bad, I think, if I remember correctly. So as you can see, still follows along with my my buying trend. I like to see a stock that over the last month has some significant movements. Over the last 6 months, you can see that it's reached up to 185 in total. Obviously, the pandemic has caused some issues there, as it's done with every stock. If you look over the last year, you see that it's been averaging around 340 up to 422. So, average about 380. I'm looking to sell it at about 350. So I think that's very doable total. As same as the other one, I'll do a trailing stop order. So once it gets to about 350, I'll do a trailing stop, and then it will go ahead and sell at whatever price I can get above 350. If I do my numbers well, it should keep rising with the stock. Sometimes I don't figure out my percentages right, and it sells off 2 minutes after I set up the trading stop, which is fine because I'm looking to sell at that price or higher. So if it sells right away or if it keeps growing, either one works for me. So yep, that's it. That's my summary for today, and a little background on how I look at the stocks. Now, I don't rely on just this data. This is pretty much just one piece of the puzzle, and I'll talk about how I choose stocks in more detail when I show you a video of a time when I buy a stock, or maybe in another summary. I'll just talk about it a bit more because this video has already gone on for about 20 minutes now. So that's it. That's my summary for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. If you really hate my process, just remember I'm only doing it as a hobby. Please don't hate on me too much. It's only a bit of fun, and I'm enjoying it. I'm making some money. I haven't lost any money as of yet. I've been profitable on every single stock I've sold, or at least broke even if I was just trying to get rid of it. Yes, I know right now you see that I'm losing money on these stocks. But if history repeats itself and my gut is correct, I should make some money from these stocks now in the coming weeks. So tomorrow, if I don't forget or if I don't get busy with something else, I'll do another summary, show you what stocks that what my stocks are currently sitting at tomorrow. I have all my money tied up in these 3 stocks right now, so I won't be buying any stocks anytime soon until these are sold. But I'll give you a daily summary, show you where the stocks is, show you if I'm making money, if they've come up, gone down further, and my thought process and everything else that comes along with that. So if you like these videos and you want to see more and you want to follow along, go ahead and like the video itself, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button so you receive a notification when I post another video. Like I said, I'm hoping to post one Monday through Thursday, and hopefully maybe get one on Fridays as well, but I'm highly doubtful on the Friday one. But at least Monday through Thursday is my goal, to be able to give you a daily summary of where I am right now, and you can follow along as I grow with the stock market, or I go broke, whichever one happens. But I hope you found some value in it. You see that The stock market can be done by anyone who wants to sit at home while they're having a coffee, watching some TV, and buy and sell some stocks. It don't have to be as serious as a lot of people do. You don't have to have these 15 screens in front of you all showing the stock histories and get into it to that serious of a level. I have complete respect for the guys and girls that do that, because it takes a lot of time and education and a lot more dedication than what I'm doing. But I'm making money, and that's all that really matters if I'm not trying to make this a full-time income. This is a little side hustle that I have, and I'm just having a bit of fun. So hope you found the video useful, and go ahead and give it a like. Have a great day.